set in the books, and Thailand, what a performance. An overwhelming win in the first set versus the Philippines.
Doubling the attack points of the Filipinos, 14-7. They had 6 service aces. That's a +5 on them. Filipinos have 1, and 5 unforced errors for the Filipinos. So that seems to be the problem by Coach Shaq and the rest of the crew, trying to find an answer here against this very solid and veteran Thai squad.
So Wilavan Abinyapong kicks things off here in set number 2. Good coverage by the Thais and a nice block by Majoy Baron. But again, coverage by Thailand, superb. Keeping the ball alive. Molina with a cross court. And what a cut shot for Cesc Molina.
Cut shot, off speed, catching the defense, scrambling. We can't stress it enough. In volleyball, you gotta catch the defense moving from sideline to sideline, and you need to be pinpoint in your ball placement to maximize those small gaps that they give.
So the Philippines on the board first in set number 2. Could be a good sign of things to come. After losing the first set, 25-12, back row attack, and single coverage again. Cesc Molina with a big stop.
You gotta love the intensity of Majoy Baron trying to be the barometer of this squad, trying to gather the troops and take the fight to the Thais. They really need to find somebody to line up this team.
Cross court, saved by Makandili. The crowd goes wild. Block at the net by Pat. A block there again at the net, but Molina sends it to the antenna first before it goes out of bounds. So, violation of Philippines. Thailand is on the board for the first time. 1 serving 2. Over-received. And we've seen several of those in the first set, Martin. That really hurt us.
Exactly, because if you over-receive, again, you can't go to the flow of your offense, or worse, it could go back for a free ball or a gift for the Thais. But right there, it was an unforced error. Now the Thais are serving 2-all.
So quick 2-point run by the Thai. Smiley, but the veteran move, getting it off the block. And Philippines, much better start here in set.
Exactly. They started slow in the first set, but right now finding tooth and nail against the Thais. Getting more opportunities here, despite having an unforced error before that possession.
1-2 play. Excellent delivery there by the setter. That's number 3, Kumpun Guetpard. She's so quick. And aside from that, she's tall, quick, and her ball placement, my goodness. Nabor had to chase it down. Underhand set for Sultones. Cross court. Grancel Sultones. Yes.
And Grancel Sultones, the fail-safe of this national squad. When all else fails, break this glass, let her in. She'll fabricate points for you.
And again, no Eliza Valdez, no Gia Morado, no Joby Gonzaga, and no Madi Madayag for the Philippines.
And those are heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. Pipichaya Kokran is rejected. Oh, down the line there. And it is in for number 15, Maliga Calfong.
And how about that angle? Just a few inches off the line. That's a very, very difficult hit to make, especially if you're hitting it with such force.
4-all. Set number 2. Misreceive. Pad saves it. Sultones sends it over. Guetpard. Another great delivery by Guetpard. That's an easy point on the quick by number 8, Wachiria Nwanjam.
And she looked like she was gliding on that quick hit. And that was audible after that first ball.
Thailand change favor. They're up by 1, 5-4. Make that 6-4 off a service ace.
Miscommunication right there by Gretzel Soltones and Ces Molina. Soltones tried to make a play while Molina was right there ready to receive.
Malika Cantiong serving 6-4. Set number 2. Better reception. The set for Paat. She's blocked. Nabor goes to the other side. Soltones, 2 blockers are there, but still finds a way to send it down to the middle.
Told you. Anything happens. Gretzel Soltones is right there. She will take care of the Filipinos' backs. And getting another point.
5 serving 6. Mylene Paat, former Lady Falcon. Oh, she just goes wide. Unfortunate. We were trying to tie the game. Now they're down. We're down by 2. One jump. 7-5. Set 2. Nabor sets it. Maraño. That's her specialty, but good coverage by the Thais. Free ball for the Philippines. Nabor. Soltones. Back-to-back points. Soltones.
3 points on the set. As you said, back-to-back hits for her. This one a little off speed, a little trying to go down the line. Nonetheless, it gets us a point.
Soltones gonna be serving. She will be in the back row. We're down by 1. 6-7. Set number 2. Wedbard sends it to Cochran. Magandili to Molina. Cross court. Wilaban. Cochran. What an exchange here. Soltones, back row. It's too low. And that sends us to our first technical timeout. Thailand up by 2, 8-6 over the Philippines in the second set. So after starting out 2-0 in set number 2, we are down by 2, 8-6 against Thailand. Both teams coming off wins yesterday. Philippines winning against Vietnam, Thailand winning against Indonesia. But Thailand, after first set was so good, 25-12 over the Philippines. But right now, Maraño and national team looking pretty good here. It's just a 1-point game.
And coming alive here on the second set, starting well. And getting to the spots that they want to be in. Getting the sets that they need to get.
Maraño serves just outside. Couple of service errors in set number 2. I mean, who knows? We could have been tied or maybe up by 1 if we were better at the service area.
2 service errors in the second set alone.
Wilaban Apiñapong serving. Good dig by Kat Arado. Wedbard, delivery to Lumchit. There's a 1-2 play by Nabor. Canthong sends it over. Nabor, Molina. Ties are scrambling and we score and make it a 1-point game.
Just like that. Better ball placement. Can't stress it enough. Catch them on the scramble. Any team at that matter. If their defense is scrambling and you can maximize and find the spot where it's open, you can get 8 points off that.
Chance to tie, serving 8-9 Philippines. Oh, that's going to be service error number 4. That's got to hurt the Philippines. Again, we could have been, now, by then we definitely would have been up by 2.
Shooting yourself in the foot. Just like that. You can't gift points. You can't give points. You can't just surrender points like that.
Good set. Molina. Oh, she only had one blocker. Says Molina knew it. Medyo nanggigil. She sends it outside.
Too eager.
Yeah.
Too eager.
She saw one blocker. What a great set there by Jasmine Abor. Really separated the blockers. But Philippines couldn't take advantage. Now there's a timeout here. Coach Shaq wants to talk things over. We are down by 3. 8-11. Set number 2. Coach Shaq obviously doesn't want the lead to get any bigger. Oh, we had a problem managing that deficit in the first set and ended up losing 25-12.
And you always want to be in striking distance.
Yep. Good receive by Soltones. Nabor sends it. And this time, Paat with a sure point for the Philippines.
And that's what Gretzel Soltones gives you. One of the best receivers when she was playing in college, and also the best spiker, the best offensive option. So if you have somebody that is not a liability on the backside, when she rotates on that space, it gives you more options on offense.
Kokram. And that is an overreach. I think she stepped on the attack line. Pichaya Kokram. So the Philippines, now it's a 1-point game again. We were down 11-8. We got 2 straight points and a chance to tie with Ces Molina serving for the country. Better serve. Wedpard sends it to Cantong. Macandili unable to control it but still alive. Macandili with a good save. Wedpard back to Cantong. Cantong through the block. Oh wow. Pinabawi si Cantong and Cantong delivers for Thailand.
And you can't cover her with just one person. I mean, all these frontline players of Thailand, it should be a constant team effort when you try to block them because they are very precise, veteran players.
Big error there for Wedpard, the setter of Thailand. Makes it a close game. 12-11 in favor of Thailand. Maraño is back in the game. We have no libero right now in the lineup. Frontline, Paat, Maraño, and Soltones for the Philippines. Maraño on a 1-2 play. She's blocked. Baron will set it up for Soltones, who underhits the ball, and that goes outside. 2-point lead for Thailand. Wasted opportunity for the Philippines. Philippines looking much better though, despite the errors here. We're within 2 and within striking distance. Combination play, Paat. Recovery by Wedpard. Kokran. Yes, Kokran. She has been superb with those cross courts since set number 1.
Finding the gap. Overlooked part of volleyball is precision. It's not all about force. It's not always about speed. It's about how precise you can hit and how efficient you are with your movements and with your ball placement. You can't stress it.
Soltones is blocked. Arado will set it up for Soltones. A little close to the net, but she gets it through anyway.
And she's getting this team going, challenging the front line of the thighs, hitting it in front of 2 defenders and breaking it down with that power hit.
And more importantly, getting the crowd into it as well. Mylene Paat with a good serve. Wedpard with the underhand set. Wilavan, Apinyapong, who just sends it over. 1-2 play for Napor, picked up. Apinyapong. Molina was right there for coverage, but no second touch for the Philippines as the Thais bring their lead back to 3. 15-12.
Serving for Thailand, number 21, Walter.
Battle at the net. Won by Nabor that time. Kokran was picked up. Soltones is blocked. Back row attack, Baat. She was out of position and struggled to square herself to the net. Now the biggest lead of Thailand in set number 2. They're up by 4. And we are at our second technical timeout. In favor of Thailand. They won set number 1, 25-12. But it's a much closer game.
Exactly.
Here in set number 2, Martin.
The Filipinos breathing right here, clawing and fighting back behind Gret Soltones, Abby Maraño, and this lady, Mylene Pad.
What a tough shot there for Baat from the back row through 2 defenders. And it's a 3-point game. Soltones will be in the back row, but up front we've got Ces Molina. And a reminder here to the crowd to please turn off the flash on their phone. Maraño is also in front along with Ces Molina. Gwen Park sets it up. And Plumjit Tincao sends it over. This time there from Maraño. Maraño saves it, but the dump as the ball was at the net, Tincao puts it away.
Quicker to react using both hands. Power tip. Trajectory of the ball downwards. Don Makandili left on an island right there on the other side. Getting a point here was Plumjit.
17-13, 4-point lead for Thailand. Molina. That's a check ball.
Easy goal by our referees.
Abby Maraño getting ready to serve for the Philippines. We are within 3. Good serve. Guetpard sends it to Cochran. Nabor doesn't even get it through the net. That's a net block for Jasmine Nabor as the lead is back up to 4 for Thailand.
Of course, Jasmine Nabor was a spiker. Converted to a setter. So she has that on her skill set.
Very short serve. Becomes an ace for Thailand. Philippines not ready for a short serve from Wilavan Apiñapong. And timeout here by Coach Shaq De Los Santos. The lead is at its biggest at 5 points for Thailand. How will the Philippines respond? Another timeout by Coach Shaq De Los Santos as Thailand slow pulling away here. And I say slowly and I mean it because it was for a while just a 3-point lead for Thailand. And it's only now that they built it to 5. Combination play, Molina with a soft drop. Guetpard to Tincao. Chase down, not good enough for Soltones as a tie score again and make it a 6-point lead. Wilavan Apiñapong, the serving. 2014. Nabor. Baron. Guetpard. And there's been Pichaya Cochran with that favorite cross-court shot of hers.
Cochran and Plumjit has been the main culprits here for Thailand. The Filipinos had no answer to them, trying to cover them in space in the net, but they kept on pounding and pounding, especially here on the second set.
Good block there by Kanthong. And a counter block by Majoy Baron on Plumjit. Kanthong finds that opening in the Philippine defense. And now it's the biggest lead of Thailand, 22-14.
You can't give them errors because they would turn it into points. Especially if you're playing with a shorthand right now. They only have 10 players dressed up today. Talking about the Filipinos.
Baron, what a dig by Willavana Piñapong, but Pipichaya Kokram a little short on the recovery, on the coverage, but it's still a solid 7-point advantage for Thailand right now, 22-15.
So the Philippines just made the ball.
Went hard, back row attack by Kokram. Makandili, free ball for Thailand. Went hard, goes to Plumjit, down the middle. Sultones with the up. Nabor. There's Pat with a strong push to the back row. Went hard to Kanthong this time. What a save by Makandili and Nabor. Another free ball for Thailand. Went hard, where does she go to? Tingkao. Pancake save by Makandili. Molina is blocked. Superb rally. Majoy Baron. Went hard with the up. Back row attack. Willavana Piñapong. There's Paat. Makandili will set it up. Here's Molina. Superb coverage. Kokram! Finally! Pipichaya Kokram with a finish and an emphatic kill. Really put the fire out of the Philippines' hopes here in set number 2.
And after a very long rally, both teams showing defensive tenacity. But in the end, Kokram taking care of business. Kokram, Plumjit, just taking turns.
Great high-level volleyball being played by Thailand here today. Paat. Plumjit will play center to Kanthong. Sends it into the net. A rare error for the Thais, who've been, again, like what we said, playing almost perfect volleyball against the Philippines. Well, we have to say an undermanned Philippine team. No Alyssa Valdez, no Gia Morado, no Madi Madayag, and no Jovelyn Gonzaga today, as they are playing with their club teams in the PVL. 7-point lead for Thais. Kanthong makes it an 8-point lead. And 8 set points as well for Thailand, 24-16.
Thailand is now at 7 points.
Went part with a serve. Arado with a good first ball. Paat is blocked. No, that's 4 touches against the Philippines. And we're 2 sets down against the Thais here, losing the second set 25-16. What can you say about the Thai play so far, Martin? Well, the Philippines